All right, y'all, so we got another convertible for you today. We have a 1968 Buick Electra. As you see, it's white, maroon interior. I'm gonna start off the video by letting you guys know this is a project vehicle. So what that means is we get people all the time asking, can they get a vehicle before we go through it? Before we do paint, before we do interior, other little things. Obviously, they're trying to look for something that they can do themselves, or, obviously they're trying to get into it, but save a little money. This is one of those vehicles. It has not gone through paint, interior hasn't been done, any of that. So I'll point out as many of the flaws as I can, but again, going to mine, this is a project vehicle. So right off the top, you will see that it's going to need paint. We're gonna just move on down the door. Got some bubbling here, right on top of where the skirt should be. Doors were aligned pretty decent though. I didn't see any issues there. Still got a good body line here. You can see somebody tried to do some touch-up paint here and up there. Top is in good condition. You'll see it does work and everything. I'll show that later on in the video. Bumper looks good. I actually don't see any rust, any dents or anything. Here's another spot. And then coming down the driver's side, again, body lines look solid, and here's another spot. You can tell, like I said, 100% is gonna need paint and body work. No way to get around that. Looks like all the trim and everything is intact though. Glass looks good, no cracks, no rock chips. Let me get around this lift. Coming to the front of the car, bumper and grille looks good. No dents or anything there. I do have a little bit of pitting starting at the top of the grille. Put you down for 1 second so I can pop this. She does run, brake, and stop. You guys will see I'll drive it later on. Power brakes, power steering, AC equipped. Somebody put a new aluminum radiator in. It's got the 430. So we'll test drive it, see how that goes. Surprisingly, the trunk looks great. As far as the pans go, no light coming through. I know it looks dirty, but it's the paint. Like it's the way they did the splatter paint. Again, you're going to need paint. You see all the weather trim is missing and the rust that's underneath that. Let's get to the interior. Crazy thing about this interior, if it wasn't for that one flaw in the driver's seat, I think this interior is nearly, not perfect, but beautiful. So if you're looking at the rear seats, door panels look good. Rear seats look beautiful. No rips, no cuts, no stains of any kind. Like I said, the rear bench looks great. Carpet's in pretty good condition. Opening up the passenger side. Again, door panels look good. Solid color, no warping and no cracking through here. Dash is gorgeous. No cracks, no waves. And again, carpet looks nice and clean. And then here's our passenger bench seat. Again, no rips, no tears. It looks great. Let's get on over to the driver's side. And then, like I said, as we come to the driver's side, it's really the only negative of the interior. This seat is tore up, like it's literally split. So if you got a good interior person that can, just do this side and match the color, really ain't got nothing else to do on the interior. You got solid bones here. Mileage reads 36,413. Give me a moment, we'll knock out this test drive. All right, y'all, we start the test drive in the deuce. Fires right up. And that's the cold start. We're gonna let her warm up. Left turn, right turn, horn, wipers. Lights are on, I can see them up there. Windows, you guys already see the top later on in the video. Windows are good all the way around. What else I got? Where I did the top. Oh, let's check this AC and stuff. Heater. Nope. Oh, it is blowing. All right. It's very light, but it's on. It's blowing. When I put it on max, oh, there we go. It must have had to warm up. So the blower is on. That's plus. Mileage reads 36, 413. All right. So like I said, looks like everything is working in this car. Make sure I don't hit nothing. I think I'm gonna have to move this car. Yep. I'm gonna pause this. I gotta move this car behind me. Sorry about that, y'all, but I had to move. Like I said, we got cars all over the place. There wasn't no way to hold the phone in and be paying attention, so. All right, let's see. Looks like speedometer is working. We'll see. Motor definitely sounds strong. Obviously 455, I kind of expect that. Speedometer is coming up. Like I said, motor's pulling strong, sounds good. Alignment is off just a little bit. Let me see. Hands off the wheel. Pulling a little bit to the right, not much. Not pulling when I hit the brakes though, so it was already pulling just a little bit. Shift was smooth, no issues there. Don't hear any rattling in the doors for the windows or anything. Actually cruising kind of smooth. Like I said, alignment's off just a little bit. Suspension feels solid though, not bouncing all over the road. And brakes feel good. I'm assuming drums all the way around. We'll check it once it's on the rack, but no matter what, these deuces just be gliding. No matter what they look like on the outside, these things definitely float. Yeah, I really ain't got nothing else to point out on this one. The shifts felt smooth, the motor sounds good, don't hear any weird sounds, no squealing or anything. So I'm gonna get her back and we'll finish up the video. All right, y'all, so we underneath the Electra. Again, rear bumper looks solid, no real issues there to point out. Gas tank doesn't show any signs of leaks. You guys already saw the trunk pan from the inside, so you got your normal surface rust. Exhaust clearly has been done at some point in time, because that definitely would have been rusted out. Drums in the rear. Going down the passenger side, frame is nice and straight. Let's check out these floors. Got a soft spot right here. And I think this is just coating that's peeling, because this is still hard when I hit it, but come down the driver's side. Again, frame is straight. Undercoating peeling, still not soft there. So no signs of leak from the oil or trans pan. Drums in the front as well. Everything appears to be completely stock. Front bumper, again, I don't see any dents or anything like that. So that's one expense you don't have to worry about. Coming down the passenger side, again, you're gonna need paint and body anyway. And driver's side. All the trim and cladding is intact, so that definitely helps as well. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and let the top up for you guys so you guys can see. Top has good speed. Rails look good. back. All right, black vinyl top. Actually in good condition. This wouldn't be something that I would rush to repair. Obviously cloth is what everybody wants now if you're doing a full restoration. But if you just want to paint it and drive it, I probably wouldn't worry about the top personally. All right, so if you guys are interested in this project, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.